Hello everybody, it's a Big Fat Crypto Guy. Thank you very much for watching. Still can't find my clicky thing to turn the camera off, but oh well. So before I spoke about cheap power supplies and how they're sort of, cheap and crap basically. So at 4 o'clock this morning, fmine.org decided to send me an email that my miner had gone offline, and at 4 o'clock in the morning you're in no sense. So I just flipped over the phone and said, okay, well, I'll fix that, when I wake up. I can't be bothered to move. I basically got up at 6 o'clock to find this. Now, this is the interesting thing, right? So I will post some pictures as well. This is the interesting thing. So my power supply, right, at the time that happened, it was only doing 180 watts. I mean, well, this was the 1050 Ti machine, just to let you know. This was a 1050 Ti. So they're only doing, 75 watts anyway. So, and I downvolted that to 75 watts. Otherwise it would be 100. So Windows had told, this had told Windows to shut down the machine to make it safe. So that was Windows 10 told the machine to shut down to make it safe and make it usable. But this is apparently a bronze rated 850 watt power supply AeroCool integrator power supply, which is apparently was supposed to be QC passed and all that lot, and that's what I woke up to. Now the machine had safely shut down, and I thought, oh bugger, the graphics cards are now fucked or whatever, pardon my French, because it powered off and that had happened. But it took me about 10 minutes to realise that had happened. So what I was doing was, I was still using that power supply to power up the machine, which is interesting enough. Still using that power supply to power up the machine, with putting the 1050 Ti's in the PCIe slots. And it was working absolutely fine. I was like, well, how come the graphics cards are working, but this isn't working? Now you might say, oh, you've been an idiot, Nick, Big Fat Crypto Guy. You've put them all on the same SATA, twine. Well, I didn't. I have three different, cables there. 3 different cables, all with different SATA. So that's one. There's one. There's 2, and there's 3. I've got 3 different connect cables which you can have SATA on. So that's what I was using. 3 different graphic cards, 3 on the same one. Oh, but what about the other one, you would say? But they can have a load. They can have a load on them. It's just when you get too jammy with them, and it obviously burns. So this cable only had like a graphic card on, so it wasn't even doing any load. It was 180 watts on load when it powered off. So what did I do with that? I phoned eBuyer, the place where I brought it from. I changed the power supply. In there to a 700 watt, the one that I took out, just to get it mining again. But that was bloody crazy, and I'm pretty annoyed with the fact that had happened. Not because it obviously lost me 2.5 hours, 3 hours worth of mining capability, but because that was promised to be 850 watt bronze rated power supply, which is now gone. So I ain't gonna buy them anymore. I'm gonna buy a Corsair semi-modular 850 watt power supply. I'm gonna buy EVGA Golds, 1,000 watts, and that's all I'm going to buy now, because you can't trust something like that to happen with little to no load on the machine. You can't trust that. That in my books, that is gone. I will not trust it anymore. eBuyers, I sent them the picture and I said, look, this is what happened to me this morning, and it just, it's not right, obviously. And they said, okay, we'll accept the return and whatever. So that's going to come tomorrow. And I'm going to buy myself a new 850 power supply, like I said, EVGA, Corsair, something like that, just to replace it with. And at the moment, it's on a 700 watt. But then here we go. That's 850, yeah? That's an 850 watt power supply, bronze rated, yeah? That's a 700 watt bronze rated, right? And that was in there for just over a month, right, before I changed it to that a couple of days ago, that's working absolutely fine. Well, anyway, thank you very much. I just wanted to give you a word of caution about that stupid bloody power supply. You can see the anger in my face. I'm quite angry with that. But anyway, please like, share and subscribe. That's the Big Fat Crypto Guy. Thank you very much.